You was only here to create. You are here only to create. Repeat these words. You are here only to create. So if I was a controller of Satan, because that comes from Satan, I would never let you know that you are here only to create. So they create for you. I did a video about wisdom versus knowledge, which is better. Most people said knowledge. That's why you can't create. You take a book. Where did the person that wrote the book get the idea? Let me repeat that. You take a book. The person that wrote the book, that's the creator. And most people follow. Sometimes they'll put different books, which is your religions, and get you all to debate and separate. Because we all are collective consciousness. When you first came on the earth, were in different countries, different states, it was just earth. So I give you out of the box thinking. I gave you 1492. They teach you that in America. Go to the year 1300, you're out the box. Google how many people were here on America in the year 1300. But you were here only to create. Your fabulous seed, I might scare some of you away with this, which is your semen. Some people only know to release their creativity. Remember, that seed can't create. When you hold it within, because it's a reward from God, you become more stronger, more powerful, more wiser, and you learn how to find you a woman, because now you have the control. Each day that seed grows, you become more brilliant, more everything. Many brilliant minds held their seed. That's why they put porn here in the 1990s, to get you to release your creative mind, your creative seed. Most people only know to release, and you're weakened as a man. Then women say you're weak, and you're thinking strong. No, it's your seed. You hold that seed and watch what happens. Go out in public, and if you're holding that seed, watch how women come to you, doing nothing. Doesn't matter your shape, your size, your color, anything. That's another form of creativity. And then also, don't let it sit down in the middle. You have to make it rise. Two methods to make it rise. You go OHM, OHM, and it's energy. You see it rising, or you can do it without the chant. You sit silent and picture in your mind that the seed is rising. We know that the word I am is yourself, and whatever you put behind the I am. So if someone at work keeps yelling at you, that's because you keep seeing the person yelling at you. You have to change how you see it. Before you say, no, try these things. Sickness, you were taught sickness, so you created sickness. So you uncreate sickness. As I told you, there is no sickness. Also, if you hold that fabulous semen, you never get sick. You be Superman, Superwoman. But you were only here to create. But the controller got you to buy all the stories outside of you and took your creative mind and used it against you. Because everything is only the belief. Everybody will say walk by faith, not by sight. No sooner they say that, they forget. You forget who you are. God is within you. I'm going to give you another thing with wealth. This happened to me just recently. I grew up in the church, and I was told to stay away from Mr. Reverend Ike. In the church I grew up, I was told to stay away from Mr. Reverend Ike because he worships money. Mr. Reverend Ike, I found out, talks just like me. The way I'm talking now, he talked in the 70s, just like this. He said, God is within you. He teaches you wealth. He teaches you what to say. He teaches you law of attraction. He learned from Neville Goddard, who learned from someone named Abdullah. All teaching you that that book is metaphoric, it's just concepts of your own mind. Because they don't read the story like the story. As a man thinketh in the heart, so is he. There you go. You were only here to create. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you believe the world is evil, which is opposite of live, what happens? Your world is evil. When I was coming up, they showed me Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, and I became that person. Once I stopped watching those movies and learned that I could change my past just seeing it different, it all went away. Now I live in peace, love, joy, and happiness. You were only here to create. That's a secret. True, for answers, you stay in silence and trust yourself. Most people run to knowledge, which is man and books, before going to their self first in silence and trusting your spirit, your angels, your higher self. The kingdom of heaven is within you. There you go. You were only here to create. I put you to the challenge. How many of you are going to start walking by faith and not by sight? Wherever the attention goes, your energy flows. If you watch war, the world will stay of war because you keep watching. My world, I see no wars because I don't watch it. Everything is whatever you believe, and then so it shall be done unto you. You are only here to create. That's been the big secret. And the only reason the controller does it to you is because you allow it. You stay in the victim mentality. I don't even watch what they say. Because you have all power. If you have God within you, guys, they wrote it in their own book too. John 10:34, Psalms 82:6. I'm not in that box. But you were only here to create. You were only here to create, and you're still creating. How do you see me? You should see all your brothers and sisters rich and wealthy, abundant. You are the star. You write the movie scripts. If you say the world is full of homeless, look, it never changes outside of you. To be the change, we must be the change. You are here only to create. Now, do you see why you're here? Some people looking for, I just gave you, you are here, only here to create. It's a hidden secret. You are magical. You are stupendous. You are marvelous. You are excellence. Why? Because you and God are one. They said, Jesus, the great Yeshua said that they started to pick up the stones. He said, doesn't it say in your law, doesn't it say in your own law, ye are gods? They never show you that in religions. Reverend Ike was outcasted in the early 70s. He was just telling us. I listened, I was like, he talks just like me. But we have even evolved since then, guys. This is 2024. Those guys just set the way for us to advance even more. But that's why you will come in and they give you books. And you choose books, but you don't choose yourself. And then you argue over books that some man wrote. But once again, where did the man that wrote the book, where did he, creativity, guys. And then your belief did it for that book. Your creative mind did it. Because you are only here to create. Controllers know that. That's why they write all these frivolous books. Because we read them and we believe them, then we debate and we put it in our heart and we become it and the earth becomes it. We were taught devils and Satan and all this other. We read it in books, which is spell work. So the book has good and bad, it's spell work. Because they use you as the magician to create. Now do you get the equation? But we have been saved. You save yourself when you wake up you wake up. Simply it's waking up and starting to live and no longer evil. Each day you keep living opposite of evil, you see who you really are with your creativity. You start to leave that world behind. The friends around you is because you created it. Now do you get it? You are only here to create. I send this video in love, and I love you all, you know that. I appreciate all of you who have been following me for a long time, as you have seen my own growth. But I was led to this message to basically remind you, you are only here to create. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.